something that moves you. You cannot stray. Something that moves you. There's nothing that can stand in your way. There's nothing that can stand in your way. Rails you riding, rumble and sway, track that you're tracing is bound to make your day. Yeah, it's bound to make your day. Bask in the sunlight, comes from a million miles away in the starlight, from a sun that was born just yesterday. Tonight, it'll wash your blues away. You're on fire of vanity. Fix a lead on the threading, the twine begins to fray. It begins just slightly, slide right in as a name. The field of play is rocky, it's always been the lane. You just feel yourself, you're wildly, battle shadows that you're slaying. Hey Antonia, a bit tired. Window that moves you will not stray. There's something that moves you. There's nothing that can stand in your way. How you doing this evening, Antonia? This song, the title of which and the lyrics were inspired by Antonia, in fact. Man, I'm loopy this evening. Excuse me for that. My New Year's resolution is going online, and I woke up before the sun this morning. And I had a bit of a audition for an independent film. So that was kind of fun. I read Sides. That's industry talk for script excerpts from Inglourious Bastards. So there was a scene where the Landa isn't the character's name. And who is the actor who played that? Colonel Landa. Who was that? Anyway, he's trying to negotiate the terms of his conditional surrender. Anyway, it's a good a Swiss actor, I think is who it is. Austrian character, and it was played by well, I can't find it here. Very quickly, Christopher Waltz is the guy's name. So we read Sides from there, and that was fun. And so then I did a lot of lifting here today. I was because art update. Check this out. I've got these nearly done, nearly finished. boom. Look, got them mounted on their canvas. So I've got the nice palimpsest edges going on to match the texture of the image, as a matter of fact. Now, what you can see here is that I glued down the edges, and I've got a new technique that I'm using. It's a little bit difficult to show, but you can see where the paper is glued onto the canvas here. And what I did was to make it hew more closely to the frame, is that I took a chopstick, a wooden chopstick. I was going to use a pencil, but then I thought, oh no, the pigment from the pencil, the paint from the pencil might rub off on the edges, and that would just be disastrous after going through all this effort. So I took a chopstick and I just ran it along the edge like that, and sort of smooshed down the paper. Smoosh is the technical term. And because it was a bit inundated with the moisture of the glue, it was malleable enough to hew more closely to the canvas, and I like the effect. So that's a pro tip for you. Oh, and then I constructed these special wafers of cardboard, corrugated cardboard, and fit right inside of here. Check that out. How's this go? Well, if they fit one way, these canvases are kind of funny in that they're actually not square. They're slightly square. Thank you, Antonia. Antonia thinks they're looking good. So I put this in here like that, and you can't really tell now, but or you can't see that. And if it's all the way down, it's flush with the wood of the frame. And then I put these big a box of books on top of it to flatten it down and get it glued on there correctly, or firmly and flatly. So these will soon be available. I don't know where they'll be shown. I might bring them up to the gallery on Montmartre, or if you're interested, just give me an inquiry. They're 30 by 30 centimeters, and you can see how big they are. So that's the art update so far. And Antonia suggests that I have musical notes floating out of the chimney pots. That would be fun, huh? Maybe that could be an animated video for this song, huh? That would be fun, actually. Yeah, I can do this. I can make this a 3D image. Then I could have notes streaming out of the pots like that, and maybe have the text moving in the background. Thanks, Antonia. You're full of great ideas. So what else is going on? So at this audition today, I wanted to do the Electric podcast with the gent, the director of the film, Julien. I'll just keep it like that. And I asked him if he wanted an interview, and he said, no, I like to keep private. I like my work to speak for itself. And so then we began discussing that, and I was like, I was like that for a long time, hard to admit being an artist, so to speak. It wasn't that I was ashamed, I just thought that it sounded sort of conceited and arrogant and all of that good stuff. But then I realized that you have to embrace it, and that people actually respond to that. Are you an artist? Like when I was talking with my friend this summer, he's like, you're an artist, right? I'm like, you're an artist, right? And then I said, yeah. He says, well, it's too bad, but you gotta make ends meet somehow. And anyway, that was just part of the conversation. But so then I went on to tell him that he should be more open, and because that way you can connect with people more easily. If you aren't, people don't seem to trust someone who stays in the shadows, like artists. Like in my experience, when I'm working online with artists, they don't like to interact with people who are hiding, like a Twitter troll, without their true identity. But then, after I said that, I just thought of 3 examples of artists who do just that. And the first, of course, is Banksy. If you don't know Banksy, he's a street artist, and no one really knows his or her true identity, but one of the most famous artists in the world. And then there's Satoshi Nakamura, the alleged inventor of Bitcoin. And then finally, this group of my favorite core group, my latest favorite group called Salt, like Vault, like the crypt of Nosferatu. And we have to go. Ciao. Take care, Antonia. See you soon.